Hi, OccamDAO family and friends, fellow ambassadors, OccamDAO core contributors, to all of our members, admins, and to the whole OccamDAO team. Uh, how are you guys doing? It's me again, Gabriel. I'm one of the ambassadors of the OccamDAO. And for today, I would like to talk about the most recent news that was released by the team, which is about the OccamDAO governance system. Um, OccamDAO family and friends, if you guys remember, there was a proposal submitted last year. I believe that was July 2022, um, where we were in, where the proposal on the Occam governance framework was introduced to the whole community, and it was already successfully voted upon by all the members. And after a few months of patiently waiting, um, there was an article that was released by the team from OccamDAO, and here they are going to give us some cool updates about the implementation of the OccamDAO governance. Okay, so OccamDAO family and friends, let's start. So basically, um, the OccamDAO, ladies and gentlemen, is moving forward rapidly, and the subject of governance is one of the most important to the future success of the OccamDAO. The vision of governance is simple in theory, but like many good things, it is exceedingly tricky to implement properly. The goal is to provide a system that is easy to use, as proper democratic governance of the OccamDAO can only be achieved through maximum participation and engagement from all of its members. The team has been saying for a few months that the OccamDAO is moving to Discord. Well, the main reason is Discord allows us to concentrate on our community, governance, and reputation systems on a single platform that we use daily. This concentration is a primary driver of the participation we wish to achieve. When you can take part in on-chain governance using the communications platform already utilized by the DAO, the barriers to entry for all of our members reduce significantly. The Occam DAO is building something exceptional in the midst of this unpredictable and cruel market, an innovation accelerator that follows a robust set of principles and attention to detail that allow us to go beyond what others in the space are capable of, especially in decentralized governance. Our ultimate goal has always been to offer an equitable, inclusive governance model for our community that allows a meaningful level of participation for all of the members of the DAO at any level of stake, whether it's chair one, chair zero, chair two, or chair four, or chair five. Now, um, Occamdale family and friends, the topic of the Occamdale governance is quite complex, and there's a lot of bullet points that we are going to discuss for today. So, please bear with us, and I am going to try my best to discuss with you one by one. So, um, Akam family and friends, the governance within the Akam basically starts with staking our OCC tokens on the Occam Razor platform. Okay, it all starts there. Take note though that staking of our OCC tokens is only currently available on the Ethereum network. Now, what's going to happen is there will be an NFT minted after someone stakes their OCC tokens. So this NFT will represent the chair status and also the base voting power. This NFT is going to be burned if anyone unstakes their OCC tokens. Now, the voting power can actually be modified above the chair's base by increasing a member's reputation. This reputation is reflected in the NFT, and it's actually increased through participation and positive action within the DAO. But right now, OccamDAO family and friends, um, this reputation topic, uh, it will actually, its features will be actually available after the MVP launch. Okay. Now, um, part of the governance system of the OccamDAO is also about joining or creating a guild. Okay. Basically, guilds, you know, these are, the political parties within the OccamDAO, and these are the parties that, uh, come up with their proposals, and they can actually accumulate their members' voting power so as to strengthen their voting power within the DAO. Now, um, OccamDAO family and friends, the last one about this, summary about the governance model is basically about the leader of the guild. Okay, so basically, the guild leader uh, is the one which has the full delegated voting power of the entire guild. So basically, strengthening the voices of the entire membership. Now, OccamDAO family and friends, with these points that we have enumerated, we are going to discuss them one by one. Now, let's talk about the NFTs powering the Occam's future. OccamDAO family and friends, once the new governance features become active, staking OCC on the Occam Reserve platform will provide us with a soul-bound or non-transferable NFT. These unique tokens are minted when we use, or I mean, when we stake our OCC tokens on any unsupported network, as long as we use the Occam Racer platform. These NFTs are burned upon unstaking, and each holds the following basic functions. So these functions would include a base amount of voting power that is equal to the tier it represents, the ability to form or join a guild, uh, the chair-based access to governance and incubation channels in Discord. And the last is a beautiful artwork which features our favorite monk, Occam. Now, the Occam DAO's aspect governance NFTs are unique works of art, and it represents the keystone of our participation within the DAO. What's cool about this, ladies and gentlemen, is we can, display these NFTs and use it on our profiles when we use Telegram and Discord and Twitter as well. So if you take a look at this cool picture, this is the Occam the Monk NFT. And what's cool is I believe that the aesthetic feature of this NFT will evolve, or it will change as a community or a DAO member contributes or increases in their reputation. Now, Occam family and friends, when we stake our OCC tokens on the Occam Racer, we will be receiving an NFT that represents our chair and also holds a level of voting power based on the midpoint of the chair's range. So basically, it increases the base voting power of those staking in the lower bounds of the given chair's range. To further explain, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to illustrate an example here. Let's talk about the tier tree level within the Occam DAO. So a tier tree user, ladies and gentlemen, is someone who stakes at least 1,000 OCC tokens This can be 1,000 up to 3,999 OCC tokens. Basically, someone who stakes 4,000 OCC tokens is already at tier 2 level or tier 2 status. So basically, that's the range 1,000 to 3,999 OCC tokens for tier 3. Now, if you're going to get the midpoint of this range, it's actually 2,499.5 OCC tokens. So what this means is the voting power of someone who is on the tier 3 status is 2,499.5 OCC tokens. Now, um, in addition to representing the tier status, the personalized NFT entitles all of us to access the governance, guild, and reputation systems on our Discord server. Akamda governance NFTs also possess a reputation modifier that influences the base voting power of the holding address. So, Akamda family and friends, this is really cool. So, for example, if we are currently at a tier 3 level within the Akamda, it means that our base voting power will be 2,499.5 OCC tokens. But the good thing is, as we increase in our contributions within the DAO, as we perform tasks that are, given to us by the team, this voting power of 2,499.5 can even be increased. And the good thing is, the aesthetic of our NFT will also evolve together with the increase of our base voting power. The only thing is, Akandao family and friends, is that the feature, or should I say, this feature about the reputation modifier will only be available after the MVP launch. Okay, now Akandao family and friends, let's talk about the role of reputation and governance. Even this topic on reputation system will only be active once the MVP is already successfully launched. Let's still talk about this. Um, so basically, the Akandao's new governance systems will not only rely on how much OCC a member is willing to stake, but it also, depends on the social contributions to the DAO. So as a DAO member makes positive contributions to the DAO, the reputation will also increase along with their voting power. So increasing reputation is the only way to increase the NFT's voting power beyond its base value. So there are different ways on how to increase the reputation. So this would include participating in governance, such as voting activity and proposing OIPs. This can be, you know, in the form of DAO contributions or activity within the OccamDAO Discord. So, OccamDAO family and friends, this is the main reason why the team is encouraging all of us to be active, especially cooperate or participate in the move to Discord, because there's special benefits that we can get when we make social contributions to the DAO. Now, each actions that increase the reputation will have a smaller or more significant effect depending on its value to the outcome DAO. Alongside incredible governance and social benefits, the aesthetic of the NFT will also evolve as we earn more reputation. This is what I mentioned earlier. Now, let's talk about the guilds, Akandao family and friends, because this actually are the political parties that brings Akandao members together. So the new systems available to the DAO allow its very soul to be represented through guilds. These are groups of Akandao members who have created a community around an ideal, a goal, or some other parameter like a common language or region. Guilds represent the primary voting blocks within the DAO, and it is through participation in guilds that a member may amplify their voice through their peers' shared ideals and voting power. In forming a guild, a member will need to hold at least a tier 4 level of stake or even higher, but a guild will only be officially created if it's joined by a member who holds at least a tier 0 stake. So basically, uh, a guild needs to have a member who holds or stakes at least 12,000 OCC tokens or above so it can become officially created. Now, these requirements offer a shallow barrier to entry for guild creation, yet require each guild to be backed by an amount of OCC that ensures its relevance within the governance of the DAO. As DAO contributor Dave mentioned last year, they want to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that a particular member has the skin in the game. They want to make sure that they have you know they have some investment in our I mean in OCC. They have some cool amount of OCC tokens that are being staked, and that makes them uh you know eligible for joining and creating guilds. Now, guilds are not only a governance mechanism but also a social one. They bring our members together, forming synergistic structures that allow for impressive levels of cooperation, debate, and decision making at inter and intra-guild levels. Now, um, we may directly propose a draft of outcome improvement proposal to our guild's membership, which can then be voted on and amended internally. Once a draft proposal passes the internal vote through a simple 51% majority, it may be voted on by the wider DAO and formalized upon success. When voting on a finalized OIP or proposal, the guild leader will utilize the combined voting power of the entire guild's membership. Now, OccamDAO family and friends, let's talk about guild leaders. So basically, guild leaders are the beating heart of the political parties within the OccamDAO. So they are community champions that are willing to lead from the front for the betterment of their peers in the OccamDAO. As a guild leader, uh, this particular person will interact directly with those involved in the OccamDAO's governance and incubation layer, like the OccamDAO core contributors, incubated project teams, and partner teams. This level of access is granted so that a guild leader may take on guild tasks provided by these entities and organize their guild's membership to complete them. Completing guild tasks will reward the guild leader and their members in a weighted manner from the rewards provided by the issuing entity, providing value to both the issuer and the membership. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about guild tasks and rewards. One of the major benefits of joining a guild is the ability to earn a share of rewards from guild tasks. So, guild tasks will vary depending on the issuer, but it may include some of the uh, I mean, these might include social engagement, creative tasks such as graphical assets and copy, translations of new or existing content, and participation in real life events representing the DAO. So, for example, these events are, um, the AMAs that we organize on our soapbox. So tasks will be provided either by the OccamDAO core contributors or project teams within the governance and incubation layer of the DAO and rewarded in tokens or incentives provided by the task issuer. For example, a task provided by the OccamDAO core contributors might be rewarded in our native OCC token or some other appropriate incentives. Both guild members and the guild leaders will earn a weighted share of the entire reward mission for any given task. So this is really cool. With guild leaders, of course, taking a higher percentage for their efforts in organizing the task's successful completion. In this manner, becoming a guild member can earn a guild, becoming a guild member can earn a member some access to some of the incredible projects passing through the OccamDAO governance and incubation layer. These will be in the form of incentives and early exposure to their native tokens. Now, OccamDAO family and friends, last, let's talk about the OccamDAO's governance and incubation layer. So, at the heart of all things, Occam is the DAO's governance layer, a catch-all term that we always use to describe anyone or anything that affects the DAO's structure, remit, partnerships, or other parameters through voting procedures. Previously, um, you may have interacted with this layer by voting on proposals through Snapshot. However, OccamDAO family and friends, in the new system, there will be far more direct interaction for both guild members and guild leaders. The guild leader will have high-level access to the DAO's governance and incubation layer, allowing the core contributors, incubated project teams, and DAO partners to provide incentivized tasks to our guild. When a task is provided, it is up to the guild leader to organize and mobilize their guild's response. Completed tasks are rewarded with OCC tokens or project tokens and other incentives shared between the guild's entire membership. As a member of a guild, uh, we will gain increasingly higher levels of access to the DAO's governance and incubation functions. The cheer and reputation increase the voting power of our governance NFT. And as we climb cheers, we will get access to restricted chat rooms alongside other reputable DAO members, core DAO contributors, and even incubated project and partner teams at higher levels. It is the members of the OccamDAO that are to determine its future. And by forming guilds and actively participating in DAO's governance process, this can actually happen. With the implementation of the Temple Path Initiative, OccamDAO family and friends, uh, the team hopes to provide us with the tools that we need to do this in an efficient, fair, and effective manner. OccamDAO family and friends. So this is all about uh, you know the explanation about the updates that were released by the team from OccamDAO about the implementation of the OccamDAO's governance system. So the next topics to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, is about more information on our new tier structure. Uh, there will also be updates on the new rewards token, which is Chakra, and there will be also updates on the full implementation of our ambassador program. Okay, welcome to family and friends. Thank you for your time. Thank you for bearing with us. I hope to see you next time on my next video. See ya.